Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Beatrice Opoku-Asare. On this channel, I share life and leadership hacks for everyone, but most especially for women and young girls. I'm hoping that through my life and career journey, I will be able to support some other person to progress theirs. So, welcome and feel at home. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can continue to enjoy the content from this channel. So today I wanted to talk about leadership and what it means to me. For me, leadership means two key things. The first one is the commitment to be the example, especially to the people that you're leading. And the second part is the humility to be reflective and course correct when you haven't lived up to that expectation of being the example for the people that you're leading. So let me talk a little bit about each of them, right? So today I was listening to the radio in my car, and the host on the show made a statement. He said, "Leadership is example. Leadership is example." And I thought that was such a perfect way of putting this, because for me, what is the point of you calling yourself a leader if you cannot be the example of how you want your team to lead other people, to engage with their peers, to engage with you? If you are not giving your team feedback, well, how do you expect them to give you feedback? If you're not talking about the difficult topics and conversations, then, well, how do you expect them to give you difficult feedback? If you're not listening, then how do you expect them to listen? It really is about a continuous effort to be the example, to be that example that your team can see and continue to emulate that example. And then when it comes to the humility to reflect and course correct, I feel, of course, we're all not perfect, right? So you're not going to get it right every single time. There will be times where you need to step back and you're like, maybe I should have given this person the chance to explain what they were saying before jumping in, or maybe I kind of shared my opinion too quickly. Really just continuously building that skill of reflection is really critical in leadership. I wouldn't say that I'm a perfect leader, but I continue to learn and I continue to progress, on my own journey of learning. Um, I, I, I try to do the things that um, I feel brings the best out of me from a leader. So when I feel listened to, when I feel that I have the opportunity to make an impact, when I feel that I belong on a team and that I'm valued and what I have to say matters, those things bring out the best in me. So those are the initial examples that I use as I lead. And then I avoid the things that do not bring out the best in me, right? So definitely the opposites of everything that I've talked about. You don't feel heard, you feel that what you have to offer is not important, you're not valued, nobody cares about what you have to say, you don't feel you belong on the team. I try to avoid those things. So that's a good starting place. Starting with the things that bring out the best in you. So lead in the way that if you were leading yourself, um, yourself would be able to thrive under your leadership. So the experiences I've had with leaders that um, did not bring the best out in me, I try to avoid those experiences. That's like, a simple, philosophy that I have. Um, so I just wanted to end by saying, um, if there's anything about leadership that I have learned, if I had to boil it down to two key points, it will be these two key points: that it's really a commitment to being the example, at least to the people that you're trying to lead, and the humility to be reflective on your actions when you have not you have missed the mark, or when you haven't been that example that your team needs. I hope these two key points help you in your own personal journey. And I would love to hear your own leadership philosophy and what you think about leadership in the comments. Again, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. And I hope that we can talk again soon.